wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Happy Halloween to you and yours. Morning, everybody. We are the Breakfast Club. Now let's get in some front page news.
Sam, I need you to come buckle my shoulder pads. My wife helped me with my shoulder pads this morning. They came off a little bit. Sam, come on. Come help me out.
Now, last night, yes, the Yankees did lose. I actually went to the same bar to watch the game again. They were up 5-0, and then I left the bar. I went home, and by the time I got home, my daughter's boyfriend was there, Andrew. He was like, hi. I'm like, hi, what? We up 5-0. We gonna win this today? He was like, no. You don't know? I said, no, what? He's like, the score is 5-5. Y'all had 3 errors. So they scored 5 unearned runs. So if you don't know, they look like a little league team in the fifth inning. When I mean dropping pop-ups, the pitcher not covering first base, they were throwing less than 10 feet away, and he threw it to the ground. It was just disgusting and nasty. But congratulations to the LA
Dodgers. Talking
Dodgers.
about, but they should have been on steroids. That's number one.
Congratulations to the Dodgers. The Dodgers beat the Yankees last night,
and they don't deserve to win after they robbed Mookie. After them 2 white men assaulted Mookie the way that they did. That was karma. Damn it.
Yeah, don't do that to little Mook.
That's right.
Anyway, well, good morning, Morgan.
Good morning. Happy Halloween, y'all.
Happy
Halloween,
Morgan.
Who are you?
Okay. I'm such a doll, you know. You don't see the Chucky resemblance?
Oh, okay.
I'm a good guy.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, the countdown is on with Election Day, Tuesday, November 5th. Now 6 days away, and on top of the front page news is making sure you exercise your right to vote. So former President Donald Trump, he showed up to his most recent campaign event in a MAGA-themed garbage truck. The former president spoke on Wednesday at a rally in Green Bay, Wisconsin, which Wisconsin is a swing state, where he rode in on a garbage truck that he said was, quote, in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden. Trump rode in on that truck in an effort to draw attention to comments made by President Biden. What a way to flip it. Who called his supporters garbage. Biden said he was referring to a joke made by a comedian at a Trump rally who called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage, but Trump has then flipped the script. So he rallied in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, where he responded to the president's comments about calling his supporters garbage. Let's hear from Trump's rally in North Carolina.
Joe Biden finally said what he and Kamala really think of our supporters. He called them garbage. You know what? The truth is they've treated our whole country like garbage, whether they meant to or not, because they're grossly incompetent people. For the past 9 years, Kamala and her party have called us racist, bigots, fascists, deplorables, irredeemables, Nazis, and they've called me Hitler.
Actually, that was your running mate, J.D. Vance.
The thing I don't understand, right? Like we all know it's a double standard when it comes to Donald Trump and everybody else, but it's not even just a double standard. It's just a short-term memory everybody has. Like Donald Trump literally just called America a garbage can like last week.
Mm-hmm.
Literally just called America a garbage can last week. So it's just amazing to me how not just the double standard that exists. It's just a short-term memory everybody has. It's just people seem to forget everything Donald Trump has done. Even him saying that, they called me a fascist. Trump, you called him fascist too. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
people?
but any type of motion that Trump feels like he can use, he's going to use, right?
Oh, yeah.
And when Biden said his supporters were trash, okay, well, get the garbage truck. And somebody just needs to sit Biden down. We got this, Biden.
I know that, but I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with Donald Trump doing that. The problem I have is that Democrats never know how to respond. And the media never knows how to respond because he's done the exact same things he's accusing people of. But, now this just takes up all the headlines. Donald Trump pulls up in a garbage truck. Well, what about Donald Trump saying America was a trash can just last week?
Right. But it's because pulling up in a garbage truck is a bigger antic. That's louder. So even if they respond, the garbage truck is going to go more viral.
Yeah, he's definitely trolling. But Trump told the crowd that, of course, they're not garbage, and it's Biden and Kamala Harris who treat them like subhuman because they're voting for him. Meanwhile, the White House has tried to distance themselves from Biden's comments. Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre. Not so much. Well, they're clarifying the comments. Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre spoke about what President Biden meant to say in regards to this. So let's hear from White House Press Secretary KJP.
So he was regarding to the comedian, and I quote, I referred to the hateful rhetoric about Puerto Rico spewed by Trump's supporter at his Madison Square Garden rally as garbage. His demonization of Latinos is unconscionable. That's all I meant to say. The comments at the rally don't reflect who we are as a nation.
Listen, if you think Puerto Rico's garbage, you're garbage. It's that simple.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
What are we talking about here, man?
It's pretty simple.
What are we talking about, yo?
I was going to say, we can move on because I know we got to wrap anyways, but that's just front page news for 6 a.m. At 7 a.m. We'll get caught up with what's going on with VP Harris on the campaign trail. So, yeah.
Now, Sim, come help me out, Sim.
Now, as I was watching the game last night, I was, like I said, watching the first 5 innings. I didn't see any commercials. So did they not run a commercial with me and Charlamagne on it? All right.
Oh,
maybe they ran out of money. I don't know. But
I have no idea.
I didn't see it last night.
Unless they got something new they about to drop.
Something new they about to drop.
Yeah.
Well, our lawyers have been sending a lot of legal letters. I thought they'd be listening now at the bottom of the 9th inning. But, who
pretty
knows?
much. All right. Well, everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Let us know whatever's going on with you. If
It's
you're going for
Halloween.
Halloween, if you're dressing up for Halloween, if you're excited about Halloween, if you're not excited about Halloween, whatever it may be, get it off your chest. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa filling in for Jess. And let's get back in some front page news. Yes, the Yankees lost last night. Congratulations to the LA Dodgers. 4-1. It wasn't a sweep. We actually should have won last night, but in the 5th inning, the Yankees looked like a little big team.
Shut up.
Why you
If
had to point out
it
it
was a
wasn't a
spliff.
It wasn't. Everybody thought they was going to get swept.
It's like a win is a win, and you said that earlier
You're
this
right.
week. A loss is a loss.
You're right. We lost. I said we lost. I said congratulations
That's
to
right.
the Dodger fans.
My aunt had a penis. She'd be my uncle. Okay, so
What?
shut up.
What?
All right, the silent salute to the Dodgers, dropping the clues bombs to the Dodgers. The West Coast really has had an amazing year. This has been the West Coast's year. This has been LA's year, and it's not even close.
All right. Well, let's get in some front page news. What up, Morgan?
Tyler, the Creator, just sold 250,000.
Yes.
I think they said more he might sell, up to 300 the first week. West Coast, man.
Sheesh, chromacopia. All right. So good morning, y'all. Envy, Charlamagne, Lauren, how y'all feeling? Good?
Good morning.
Peace, Morgan.
Cool. All right. So the countdown is on with Election Day, Tuesday, November 5th, 6 days away. On top of your front page news, make sure you exercise your right to vote. So Vice President Kamala Harris, she's entered the chat addressing the comment made by President Biden where he called Trump supporters garbage. And here's what she had to say in regards to that. Let's jump into VP Harris's comments on Biden's garbage comments.
Listen, I think that, first of all, he clarified his comments, but let me be clear. I strongly disagree with any criticism of people based on who they vote for. You heard my speech last night and continuously throughout my career. I believe that the work that I do is about representing all the people, whether they support me or not. And as President of the United States, I will be a president for all Americans, whether you vote for me or not.
That's what a president supposed to do. She's very presidential. You know what I mean? Like, she's going to be a president for all people, whether they support her or not, whether they vote for her or not.
Yes, she is very clear about, that level of respect that she has for all Americans. Now, she was on the campaign trail in the battleground state of Wisconsin as well, saying it's good to be back in a town where she spent several years of her childhood. She continued to touch on her own life, saying she grew up in a working family, so she understands the challenges facing the middle class right now. She promised to propose her economic she promised her proposed economic plan, would uplift the middle class and give over 100 million Americans a tax cut, while also slamming Donald Trump in Wisconsin. Let's hear those comments from VP Harris in Wisconsin.
If he is elected, it's not going to happen, but if he were elected, on day one, Donald Trump would walk into that office with an enemies list. He talks about the enemies from within. When I am elected, I will walk in with a to-do list focused on your needs.
So her rally was also briefly interrupted by pro-Palestinian protesters, to which she used her infamous line. She did respond to them, saying that she agrees that the war in Gaza needs to end and hostages need to be released, but I'm speaking. So she used that infamous line. Now, Republican vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance, he'll be back in central Pennsylvania this weekend. Donald Trump says Vance will host a rally in New York on Sunday. Details about that event have not been released as of yet. Harris is also expected to make stops in Pennsylvania. And she's also going to stay in D.C. on election night. Sources close to the Harris-Walz campaign say the Democratic presidential nominee will be holding an event at Howard University, her HBCU, her alma mater, where she graduated in 1986. Howard University officials say classes will be held remotely on Monday, and the campus will be closed on Tuesday for Election Day. So,
is that confirmed yet?
This is according to a source close to the campaign, the Harris-Walz campaign. That's where she will be as totals roll in. Now, to your point, in the last few days, we know that maybe the results may not come down on that election night. So, but yes, that is where she is expected to be on election night. Now, as for tonight,
sources say the Breakfast Club in the Native Land podcast, which is Angela Rye, Tiffany Cross, Andrew Gillum, they may be broadcasting from Howard University on election night as well. That's what sources say. That's what sources say. So I can't confirm.
Okay.
I can't confirm yet. I can't confirm yet, but that's what sources say.
Okay, so you putting the pieces together. I see you there. So as for tonight, Harris and Trump will be in Arizona, spending their Halloween in Arizona. She will be in Phoenix, rallying with Mexican-American band Los Tigres de Norte, while Trump will be holding a rally in Glendale with Tucker Carlson. Of course, they'll also be in Nevada today as well, and Trump will also be visiting New Mexico. So very busy on the campaign trail for the candidates, the presidential candidates. Now, let's switch gears to a little bit.
I never heard of that band, but they sound tasty. I mean, I like Mexican food.
Los Tigres del Norte.
Man, bring the salsa.
Okay. Bring the salsa, you crazy. All right, so Halloween costumes. Some Halloween costumes are evergreen, like princesses and pirates, but others come and go with pop culture fads. So, for example, this year's most popular costumes, Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yep.
Yeah, Wolverine are most popular this year across the country, following a massive blockbuster film over the summer. Minions from Despicable Me are also up this year. Of course, that movie was very popular, as well as Pixar's Inside Out. So the variety of emotions. So if you're looking for a group costume to do the variety of emotions. As far as real people are going as Taylor Swift. That's a popular costume. And Shrunken Bob from Beetlejuice is also extremely popular this year. In addition to the Australian breakdancer who became a viral sensation at the Olympics.
Oh, my girl. What was her name?
Nobody knows.
I would just like the record to show that I have been a Wolverine fan my whole life. That's why I have a Wolverine tattoo on my right arm, which I got when I was 18 years old, when tattoos were illegal in South Carolina. And I have Wolverine holding a microphone in his hand. And the reason I've always been attracted to Wolverine was because of his healing powers.
Before I leave you guys, I just want to let you know, since you were talking about, being a kid in South Carolina, what is the age limit for trick-or-treating? What do you guys think?
The age limit?
Is there an age limit for trick-or-treating?
I think so.
No, I didn't think so.
Yeah, you as an adult with no kids just going to houses?
I got so many kids, we just never stop.
I'm seeing, though, like, after a while.
It depends what you're going for.
Hey, bananas.
Yo, at like 20, you're not just going to people's houses.
So according to a survey from Fairleigh Dickinson University in New Jersey, most Americans say kids should stop trick-or-treating by 13 and a half years old. At least 25% say kids should go out trick-or-treating as long as they like. Meantime, when it comes to the best cities to trick-or-treat in for Halloween, Wallet Hub says New York City is the best, and Jersey City and New Jersey comes in second. So shout out to y'all up there in that tri-state area.
Yeah, Jersey, New York is the best. I would have to agree.
I was gonna say, check that candy though.
I don't need to be. You know what's crazy? I don't even think we let our kids eat the candy. To be honest with you, it's almost just like a sport at this point.
Yeah, that's what it is. No more?
I don't trust these people out here.
Nah, what we usually do is we just buy candy and then
give it to
when
them.
the kids, because by the time they get home, it's too late anyway. So we just throw it out and just replace it with the candy we got already.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, that's what you. All right. Well, that's your front page news. You guys have a happy Halloween. Be safe out there with the kiddos. I'm Morgan Wood. Follow me on social at Morgan Media. And for more news coverage, follow at Black Information Network or download the free iHeartRadio app. Visit us at BINnews.com. Happy Halloween, y'all.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.